Kanye West has faced public storms before, but the one brewing in Los Angeles federal court could be the most damaging yet. Former assistant and on-again creative aide, Lauren Pisciotta, just filed a second amended complaint, accusing the artist now known as Ye of sexual assault, sex trafficking, battery, and false imprisonment. Her filing, stamped by the clerk last Friday, ratchets a private employment beef into a potential federal crime story that could draw Department of Justice eyes. Pisciotta says she first went to work for Ye in late 2021, hired to coordinate travel and sit in on studio sessions for what became the Donda 2 era. According to the lawsuit, boundaries evaporated immediately. Ye allegedly demanded spiritual intimacy, groped her in a Miami recording suite, and later ordered her to accompany him on short-notice flights, promising fashion brand equity if she complied. In the most harrowing claim, she says Ye locked her inside a hotel room after she tried to leave a late-night brainstorm, blocking the door while pleading that real creatives share everything, even their bodies. The trafficking allegation hinges on those interstate flights. Pisciotta says Ye and two managers flew her from LA to Miami and back for the purpose of sexual coercion, which, if proved, meets the Trafficking Victims Protection Act standard of using travel to facilitate a commercial sex act. Her lawyers argue the promise of business equity equals a thing of value, satisfying the statute. No prosecutor has filed charges, but the civil claim alone drags the rapper into a legal lane that once landed R. Kelly in federal prison. Ye's camp fired back within hours. Lead attorney Joe Costa called the filing pure fiction assembled by a disgruntled contractor and threatened sanctions for defamatory fantasy. He claims Pisciotta signed a non-disclosure agreement and attempted a six-figure settlement last winter. The legal brief hasn't been filed yet, but expect Ye's team to move for dismissal, arguing the complaint lacks specifics and relies on hearsay text messages. Still, the lawsuit's context is ugly. Last year, a former project manager sued Ye for wrongful termination, alleging verbal abuse and unpaid wages at his Wyoming studio. Two fashion interns claimed they were ordered to kneel for hours sewing sample shoes. Those suits settled quietly, but Pisciotta cites them as evidence of a pattern of coercive control. Her lawyers even quote deposition snippets, leaked in May, where a former Yeezy executive said Ye blurred professional and personal lines daily. Inside the music industry, red flags flap in a strong wind. Universal quietly downgraded Ye's catalog in several editorial playlists this week, a move insiders link to brand safety. Streaming spikes around vultures may flatten. Private equity groups once willing to fund Yeezy's independent distribution want new morality clauses. One financier told us, no one wants to be the next Balenciaga situation. The timing also matters. Ye has teased Vultures 2 for late summer, banking on viral controversy to drive numbers. Instead, he's looking at a federal docket schedule. The rapper must answer the complaint by August 15th. If his lawyers file a motion to dismiss, the judge could rule by Thanksgiving. Should any counts survive, civil discovery, emails, depositions, tour schedules would begin early 2026, potentially spilling new headlines every month. Could the Fed step in? Sex trafficking cases usually require clear commercial exchange and force, fraud, or coercion. Pisciotta alleges fraud, promised equity, and psychological coercion. That's enough to pique DOJ interest, especially given the defendant's high profile. Whether prosecutors move depends on corroborating evidence, but civil pleadings often act as smoke signals for criminal investigators. Fans are split. Some say repeated lawsuits show smoke worth probing. Others view the case as a payday grab targeting a billionaire name. Either way, Ye's empire, already dented by the Adidas breakup, now faces another legal sinkhole that could drain focus and cash. So, where do you land? Are multiple civil suits piece of a bigger puzzle, or do celebrity pockets paint easy targets? And should record labels adopt automatic pause clauses when federal counts like trafficking enter the chat? Let us know in the comments. Keep it respectful and fact-based. Stay tuned to Hollywood Daily Reports. We'll dissect Ye's first legal response, track any DOJ signals, and map how this case affects music releases. Hit subscribe and ring that bell, because the next docket entry, whether dismissal, settlement talk, or a criminal subpoena, could drop before your next scroll.